Hi friends, you're watching Data Science and AI Quest, and the topic for discussion is what are the basic sources of data for the statisticians, analysts, and data scientists, and how is this data formally classified. So, before going into this, we will just discuss what are some of the basic ways the statistical data can be obtained, or what are the three major sources and the source types for the data collection. And in the shorter terms, or in the shorter sense, these are termed as primary data, secondary data, and tertiary data. And how and what are these primary, secondary, and the tertiary data? We will get to all of these one by one. The primary data is known as the data which is collected from the primary sources, or the sources which are very close to the point of introspection or enumeration of the data, where the very first and basic forms of the data are collected. This work is done by an agent who is called as an enumerator. So this guy, or a forum, or a page, either which could be a person or a collection resource, collects the data which may help in the process of first-hand collection of the partial data in the form of samples, or the data in entirety by conducting an inquiry or investigation on the ways in which the data could be collected. Okay, so this is how the sources of the data are collected and manifested. So this type of data is called as primary data, which we have already discussed in the data is the data which is collected by an agent who may be an enumerator or a forum or a page. So we will get to an example. So in this example, to understand this, what and how this is done, let's take one example. Suppose one wants to take into consideration the popularity of a film star among some group of school students or a group of college students. So for this purpose or activity, one has to collect this information from a group of large number of students of this school going or the college going type. So this first hand information can be collected by taking response from single to single persons. Otherwise, one can take this information through a mass survey. So for the ease of understanding, one can think of these platforms which conduct mass online surveys, which may help in catering the survey to a wider audience through a single messaging and collection point that may ease up the process of collection and assimilation of these data. And these data could be sent or stored in a server from which further analysis could be done. So here again one can picturize this data once again in the manner in which the data has been collected and processed. So we'll take an example in which this manner of data collection and processing is done. So if the data has been collected and processed, which includes steps post scrutinization like assimilation of the data, quantifying of the data, tabularization processes of the data, which has been done by some agency or some person, then this form of data is called as secondary data. So one can obtain such type of secondary data from published and well acclaimed sources such as government reports, documents which are hosted in public, newspapers, books, and ledgers which are written by statisticians and researchers, or through the hand notes of researchers, or from any other source, for example some website which store or keep all this data for later processing. So thus, summarizing the points till now, the form of data which is a primary source of data where collection and processing these data for the first time occurs, and the data that is derived from can be called as the secondary form of data, when such data which is collected and stored for later analysis and purposes is done. So the use of secondary data saves time and cost. For example, after collecting the data on the popularity of the film star from the school going students and the college going students, one can publish a report citing the various responses collected by the agency or the forum who conducted the survey. And similarly, when such data is collected by the agency for any similar study, then the same becomes secondary data. And then again, when this same data is taken up for analysis by another agency, then that becomes tertiary data, and hence so on and so forth. So the way the data gets handed down from one source to another source for the purposes of usage from various collection points is known as the primary data, secondary data, and the tertiary data. So here, summing up, we got to know what are the types of data, who collects them, who stores them, and who uses those data for any purpose like analysis and prediction. So this will be all for this post based upon the types of data with their sources, which are classified as primary, secondary, and the tertiary form of data, as per the manner in which it has detailed, the manner in which the data is collected, handed down, put to usage, put to analysis, or put to prediction. So that's it. This will be all for this post. Thanks for watching Data Science and AI Quest. If you liked this video, then do press the like button and subscribe for more on data science and AI related posts. Thanks again and have a great day. Thanks.